It's now my great honor to welcome the President of Ukraine, Mr. Volodymyr Zelenskyy, who is joining us remotely from Ukraine. Mr. President, the floor is yours.
Speaking via video link to a parliamentary summit in Stockholm, President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said Ukraine is entering a critical phase in its talks with the United States and European partners on a possible roadmap to end the nearly 4-year war with Russia.
We are at a critical moment, and we are working closely with the United States, with European partners, with many others to define steps that can end Russia's war against us, against Ukraine, and bring real security.
He stressed that Kyiv is engaging with Washington on compromise positions, but warned no agreement can come at the expense of Ukraine's security or sovereignty.
Of course, we all continue working with partners, especially the United States, and look for compromises that strengthen but not weaken us. And we will continue explaining how dangerous it is to pretend that aggression is something one can simply overlook and move on.
Zelenskyy revealed that talks with the US have kept sensitive issues on the table, including the release of all Ukrainian prisoners of war and the return of children taken to Russia during the conflict.
In the steps we have coordinated with the side of the US, we managed to keep extremely sensitive points on the table, including the full release of all Ukrainian prisoners of war under the all for all formula, and civilians, and the complete return of Ukrainian children abducted by Russia. These are important steps, but to achieve real peace, more is needed.
He also urged European lawmakers to defend core principles that borders cannot be withdrawn by force and that Russia must be held accountable, including through decisions on frozen Russian assets.
And it is crucial to support the principles on which Europe stands, that borders cannot be changed by force, that war criminals must not escape justice, and that the aggressor must pay fully for the war he started. And this is why decisions on Russian assets are essential.
His remarks come as US and Ukrainian officials report progress on drafting an updated and refined peace framework in Geneva, identifying ongoing differences regarding security guarantees, military limits, and territorial issues. A 28-point proposal proposed by President Trump is under discussion, though European partners express concerns it may be too favorable to Moscow. Further negotiations are scheduled, potentially including a visit from Zelenskyy to Washington, as both sides seek to narrow the gaps in the peace plan. I'm Botlhale Phele, SABC News.